Morning, guys.
Hi.
Okay. So,
That's through you.
the van's been trashed. Not by Kaylin.
We shouldn't be doing this on selfie. Bad camera. Everything's mirrored.
Oh, shut up! I'm going to turn. I'll tell you what. I'm going to turn the camera around because while he's got everything out of the van, we might as well show you how he's done the electrics.
Scott's done the electrics.
How Scott's done the electrics. Right, darling, talk me through this lot.
Right, if anything goes wrong here, it's entirely Scott's fault.
We're blaming Scott.
We will be.
Yeah.
So, we've got the van battery, which is under there, and a positive and a negative coming from it. Take no notice of that red cable, that's actually the negative.
What, this one that's sticking out?
Yeah,
there?
we just didn't have any more black cables, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I know what it is. And, yeah. So, we've got, from the van battery down here, there is...
That's what it looks like down there.
Yep.
And then up...
We have...
Through the sides.
Yeah. Up to there, to an isolator switch at the top, which goes behind the bulkhead. That's the isolator switch, and the cable runs back down.
Ignore my painting, I haven't finished yet.
The cable runs back down and into here, so we have a live feeding these two lives, negative on here, and then everything has got inline fuses on it. We haven't got a fuse box yet, but at a later date I do hope to put a fuse box in there when we can afford it. So everything's got inline fuses running to it at the moment. So two batteries, two car batteries. We haven't got a leisure battery, again it's down to affordability, but we did have a couple of spare batteries.
They're working alright so far, eh?
Yeah, they're doing the job. They're doing the job. And then from the front, it's not put in yet, but we have found that. Didn't realise that it was powerful enough to actually charge the laptop. We've just tested it out and it works. So yeah, that saved us a bit more money.
So a little inverter.
Little inverter which runs to an extension cable.
That's in the cigarette lighter thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and at the moment...
And he's charging his little screwdriver drill thing up.
It was. I've unplugged it.
Oh, you've unplugged it? Yeah. Alright then. I'm going to test the hand blender out soon because I like making soups and smoothies and I didn't think it'd be powerful, but we'll try it.
So yeah, we have electric. We can now charge the laptop up, which means that we won't have to go to Costa Lotta anymore.
Costs a lot. It blooming does. So yeah, the way that we've done the electrics is really simple because nothing's like hidden behind all these boards. You've done it over it, haven't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
So we've got, it needs tidying up, but the light for the one over the door behind his head goes to there, and then you've threaded through the rest in the cupboards, and we'll just get some clips and tidy it up when we can, won't we? So we've got one coming out there, and then another one that, where does that go? Is that one? The one for the bedroom? Oh, that goes all the way along the back. I think that's underneath. Yeah. I think it goes, yes. That one there, it runs all the way underneath the back. So it goes all the way down to the back of the van. All along under the bed, and then back up behind there. And through there, and then from that so that it's easy to get to. From that light extension, we go into the cupboard, and we've got three. Oh yeah, I didn't show you that. 3 lighter sockets as well. In the cupboard, it's like right in the middle of our wardrobe. We've got one of these lighter socket things. This is hardwired into the van battery, isn't it? Or is it the leisure? It's hardwired into the house battery. It's one of them, so we've got, it's the house battery, he said. So it's got a USB thing there, and then 3 of them lighter sockets so we can put them in. We did try putting the inverter in here, but it wasn't powerful enough, so we have to put that in the main lighter socket, but that's just to charge our phones, tablet, etc., or I suppose anything that we use a USB thing. And this thing, I think we bought this from Boys. It only cost about £6 with the double USB socket. That's pretty good. Wardrobe needs sorting out, mind. So yeah, just getting on with the electrics. What exactly are you doing to them?
I'm not doing anything to the electrics now.
Well, what were you doing? I don't understand why you've trashed the van.
Right, well, because the back of the bulkhead here is still open.
Oh yeah,
we're
it's
getting
really cold.
A lot of cold draft coming through. So I'm boarding across the back to stop, especially just with where the batteries are. This is all going to be boarded in, so we don't get any venting of the batteries back into the house. We have down here a vent for,
I think,
any escape gas down there.
Yeah, the gas bottle's going in this one, isn't it?
The gas bottle will be going in this one. Again, this is vented, but that's vented underneath the cooker.
Put another
if
one.
we can
Excuse the dirt and
pull out for now. Take them trays out.
These trays are like the handiest thing ever.
So we have another vent down there for the gas bottles, for the gas oven, etc. So yeah, if we do get any leakages, it's going to drop out through the floor.
Brilliant. What, darling? Blue. What's blue?
Blue.
Okay.
Battery back there.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but Daddy was not very pleased this morning. We went to see Nanny Jane, didn't we, and Frankie was there, and she's got more toys off the scrap heap. But I think they're pretty good. You're having fun, aren't you, Baba? Huh?
And you're not in my way, are you? Not in the slightest.
It's a bit of a squeeze. More toys. Clever girl.
So we're nearly finished with the living quarters.
Yeah.
And there's only a little bit to do in the garage. We've got
I'm just getting on
those
with
doors to do on the.
I need to give under there another coat, because the first coat that I did, it was all lumpy, so I had to sand it back a bit and paint it again. And where I've sanded, it's still a bit blotchy, so I'm going to get on with that today. Polyvine it, and then it's getting there, isn't it?
It is. Hopefully by the end of the day I'll have all these boarded in and
nice one.
Sealed off, which will keep us a little bit warmer on a night. Yeah.
Yeah, diesel heat is still working its magic, so that's good.
Yeah, we got the 5 kilowatt diesel heater, and I think that it's just a little bit too much for the space that we have in the van. So if we try running it on low, we always get a sooting up problem. So now we've just simply running it between 18 and 25 degrees, and 25 giving it a blast off, and that will hopefully stop us sooting up. We'll no longer be running it on a very low temperature, just on a tick over.
Yeah.
We'll just run it at 18 degrees for a quick blast, warm the van through, and then turn it off.
Well, you've got to experiment with these things, haven't you?
Aye.
Anyway, we'll keep you updated.
Keep you updated. Morning, everyone. Well, it's a bit chilly this morning. Woke up and everywhere was white over. So last night we had the diesel heater running again. Only this time no other problems, no sooting up as yet. But we did get an error 05, which is an overheat. And this has happened since, hang on, I'll just flip you around. This has happened since I put the shelf in. We've been getting an overheat. So I think what the problem is, the diesel heater's under there. There's not an awful lot of clearance between the top of the heater and the shelf. And the temperature sensor, I believe, is on the top of the heater. So what's happening is it's getting warm air trapped under there, and it's overheating. At least I think that's what it is. So yeah, it's one of them. Fortunately, I thought to myself that it might be a bit of a problem getting the heater out, so I've made this as simple as possible, and it's a case of a screw there, there'll be another screw in the back there as well, but take them out. That literally just pulls up out of the way, that shelf pulls out, and there we go. Quick, easy access to the diesel heater. I know this bloody thing's going to have to come out time and time and time again for desooting, and they are hard work. They're good when they're working properly, don't get me wrong, but they're hard work. So what I'm going to do today is cut a hole so the diesel heater has a little bit more ventilation, and when I put the rods back in, I'll put them up there. I'll put some lats around the hole as well to stop anything sliding back over the diesel heater, keep that area ventilated. I also need to start cutting some board at some point when we can afford some, for keeping all the space blanket back, but that's at a later date. One of them finishing touches that we'll be doing on the road at some point. So right, I'll go and get this hole cut out. Right guys, what I've done, I've cut that out, put a little bit of extra lat around there just to give that shelf a little bit more strength, and then that quite simply just fits in there like that. Right, happy with that. And this bit slides back down onto there, push it all in. It goes in there like that. Hopefully that will give the heater a little bit of ventilation. So I'll put a hook up there as well. So that'll keep the fishing gear up out of the way. And it'll stop things right there, the lat will stop things sliding back over there. I think there's a basket to go in there. Yeah. So that'll sit there like so. Hopefully that's going to solve the overheating, the error 05 on the diesel heater. Now it's got a little bit more ventilation. Right, on with the next chore.
Morning! It's very frosty this morning. It was -8 when we got up. So anyway, the sun's out, so we're getting cracked on, and we've been doing loads just lately. Yesterday I took out all these boards, sanded them and then put them back. So they're nice and smooth now, and they're just going to be left like that. I like that. And then what else? Hubby, he got on with this cupboard. We decided just to do one long cupboard, and I think it looks really nice. So that one, we will be doing the Shasugi barn on it, but it just needs a bit more sanding and stuff first. So I'm really liking that. You see it from the bed. We were going to leave these two cupboards open as they are, but I think we're going to put doors on them as well now, so that's another job to do today. And also Kaylin is modelling our seat slash toilet slash cubby of all sorts. I've sanded some of these as well, so they're looking a lot nicer. There's a bit of a hole there, but that's because that bit isn't finished yet. Needs a bit of wood putting all the way up. I think it's architrave, he said. I can't remember. But yeah, and that bit's been sanded as well, so I'm going to have to take the rest of this toilet to bits, because that all still needs doing, that's still rough. And we're not quite sure whether we want to leave it as just wood or Sashugi barn it yet, so we'll see. I think the actual cupboard bits, they'll have hinges on, so I think to match the rest of the interior we'll do that Sashugi barn and that piece, but probably the rest of it, I think that bit would look nice Sashugi barn as well. That's like the bed frame, can't really see it all the way. Anyway, it's a bit of a mess at the moment, as you can see. Still got pots to do and stuff, so I'm going to get cracked on and see what I can get done. Also got to get this video up to you guys today, so edit it, etc. And get a bit of work done and earn some pennies, because the van is going to be in tomorrow getting some work done. And then I think Betty will be alright, won't she? There he is, working away. I'll just show you what he's up to actually. The kitchen, slightly unfinished because that bit hasn't got a door or anything yet. It's going to get a drawer put in for the pots and pans and stuff, so he's getting on with that today. There's only one more bit of the kitchen that needs finishing after that, and that's this piece of wood here that needs to go on, and then we'll just edge the rest off, but that's when we've got the cash to get the edging stuff. So yeah, lots and lots of progress being made. We're getting there. Another video out tomorrow. We're going to be posting another video tomorrow, and that's going to be specifically about the meet-up, because we need to organise, we're going to do some food on the Saturday night and we need to organise that, get numbers, etc. So if you're coming to the meet-up, please watch that video, because well, we're going to need numbers for food. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this one.
It's looking good, there's quite a few.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Really looking forward to it.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Are you going to say bye, Kaylin?
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Hasta la vista.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.